What is going on, guys? Today I just want to talk a little bit about the ability to take rejection and how important it is to have that ability and how to develop that ability. I was just thinking about this a little today, and I realized how important it has been in my life and how drastically the level of rejection I've been able to take has changed in the past couple of years. So 2 years ago, my ability to take rejection basically with women was the only situation I was putting myself in, was almost non-existent, right? Like, I was, one, afraid of it, two, I didn't put myself in the situation a lot, and three, if it did happen, I would base my value on that, right? And this was because, one, my confidence was low and my life was not, my life was not built in a way where I could have high self-value, right? I could base my value on my own self-worth and my own actions, right? Because my actions and my own self-worth were not aligned with my goals. And because of that, I didn't have confidence in that. Like the three things I said, I wasn't able to take rejection. I didn't put myself in the situation. And if I was rejected, it affected me, right? And now to this day, those same situations, for example, woman, like there's different levels of being like putting yourself in the face of rejection. I think the lowest is woman, right? Or like, social settings, I guess, but woman, and then it's business after that. But now, like, facing rejection from women doesn't really faze me, because I know who I am, I know my worth, and I know that doesn't, what they think of me is a reflection of their inner, which doesn't mean if they reject me they're a bad person, but I know my inner, they know their inners, and our inners just didn't align. That's what it is. And I honestly don't even think about it that much. It's just like, oh, if you're a man, you're going to get rejected more than you are going to get accepted, right? So just that right there, that what I just said means that you have to be able to take rejection. You have to put yourself in situations where you're going to get rejected. And in order to increase your ability to face rejection, there's two things. The one thing is the back end, right? So that is building your confidence. That, like, at its most basic level, like, there's a lot of mindset, and actions and philosophy that goes into being more confident. At a basic level, though, it is figuring out some goals for yourself, having some respectable goals, and aligning your actions with them. And those goals don't have to be quantifiable, they don't have to be specific, they don't have to be huge. It could be, getting a physique that I'm proud of, right? Becoming financially independent, building a network of friends that I respect and respect me and I trust. Just things like that. And taking actions towards those things. And really, you guys know the actions that could lead you towards your goals, right? It comes down to whether you have the discipline and respect for yourself to take them. And if you don't, you're not going to put yourself in situations to take rejection, and you're not going to be able to take it, right? And so that's first, right? If you are doing those things, if your life is aligned with your goals, then you will have you inevitably, if your life is aligned with your goals, and you are going to put yourself in situations to take rejection. Now, so like I said, build the confidence in yourself first, which I know is easier said than done, but that's doing what I said. And then two is seek out situations where you can take rejection, right? Like, every time you put yourself in a situation to take rejection, you level up and your ability to do that increases. And in any area of life, if you don't put yourself in those situations, you will not succeed. With women, in business, relationships, it won't happen, right? And this is an ability that most men struggle with, right? It's not something that's talked about that much. So yeah, build the confidence and then put yourself deliberately in situations to take rejection, and you're gonna be okay. You can talk to 30 women at a bar, get rejected by all 30 of them, and if you are still on the outside doing what you're supposed to be doing, it won't affect you, because your value is in yourself. You know what you do in your free time. You know who you are, right? And if you are doing that and you do have confidence and you do have goals and values, then you won't get rejected by all 30. So it goes beyond that, though. Woman is just, is the most basic. Like that is step one. Step two is putting yourself out in the business world, right? In situations where you're asking for you're not asking for someone just to talk to you. You're asking for deals and partnerships and stuff like that. So yeah, first thing, build your confidence, and then seek out those situations, those uncomfortable situations of taking rejection. It's all about, comes back to embracing discomfort. And yeah, just a little brain dump for you guys. I'm going to talk more about confidence in the future. And if you guys have any questions, go ahead, put them in the comments. I will respond. And yeah, if you're interested in this stuff and like what I have to say, go ahead, subscribe, and appreciate you guys.